week 10 and 11. So I can't believe I'm over 1/4 of the way done already. That was really quick. And the sad thing is, our families don't even know yet, so it's kind of crazy. We've been hiding it all this time. I'm definitely starting to show. I'm still able to wear a lot of my normal pants and normal shirts, but I am wearing a lot of like sweatshirts or baggy clothes around just to kind of hide everything because we're still not telling them for another 3 or 4 weeks. I ended up going to my first ultrasound, so that was really fun. I was telling my husband how in some ultrasounds you see the baby move and sometimes it just sits still, so either way it should be fine as long as there's a heartbeat. So there was a heartbeat and it was 164 beats per minute, and we saw a side view of the baby, and I'll put a picture of the ultrasound here. So it's the side of the baby and then like one of the hands is up like this beside its face. And then she went to try to measure the top of its head, and you saw this, like the head was squirming like this, which was really, really cool. And she's like, oh, the baby's moving. Let's try to get a side view. And she switched to the side view, and this thing was just kicking, and his arms were flailing everywhere, and it was insane. I mean, it did not stop moving. It actually started doing log rolls and flips. It was really cool. And then it didn't stop moving for the rest of the time. So it was really interesting, and the baby's really hyperactive, which we kind of figured was going to happen. Danny and I were both very hyper and not such good kids as babies. Like, as a baby we were okay, but then, you know, the terrible 2 stage and kind of like to 5, we were not very good kids. So we know we're in for a adventurous journey. We'll put it that way. It will be intense, and we're aware of that. So a lot of my symptoms have gone away. I'm not really feeling very nauseous. I will feel nauseous every once in a while, but it's usually really early in the morning, maybe after I get to work, and when I just come home from work. Like, if I stop moving, I feel really terrible. But other than that, it's been pretty good, and I'm starting to get some of my energy back. It's still not quite there, but I'm feeling a lot better than I was. I ended up having migraines during week 10, and it was on a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday night. I woke up feeling okay, but around 5 o'clock I started getting a really bad headache, and then by 7 or 8 o'clock it was a full-blown migraine, and on Monday I got my headache around 1 o'clock, and by 3 o'clock I was just done for the day. So I actually missed my class for my master's degree on Monday, which was really bad. But yeah, so I did. And I think I've mentioned before, I've had a lot of problems at work with allergies. We've got like mold and mildew, and the water quality's bad, the air quality's terrible. We actually have this infestation of box elder beetles, and you're working at your computer and these beetles are just flying all around you, and it's really gross. Luckily I don't have a bug phobia, so I just kind of swat them out of the way, or like flick them off my keyboard or something, but it's just really gross. So I was having really bad allergy attacks to where I couldn't breathe. I'd have to go outside or sit in my car or go home because I couldn't breathe. My eyes were running, my ears were hurting, and as a result I went to the doctors on Tuesday after I had my migraine on Monday, and they found out that my eardrums were swollen and there was a liquid buildup behind them due to my allergies. And they couldn't give me anything because there's nothing that they could prescribe me to fix the problem that is safe for the baby. So they were just kind of like, here's what's going on, you kind of have to deal with it, which is fine. I'd rather just deal with it than hurt the baby, but at the same time I wanted to make sure that there wasn't an infection, which is good that there was not an infection, but it also sucks knowing that I have to go back to work every day and deal with that every day. So I have been wearing face masks at work. I actually have these nose plugs. They vent everything, so I can breathe through my nose when I'm wearing these nose plugs. But if I don't put them in as soon as I get to work, my nose starts running, and then I can't put them in because my nose is just running, and then like the snot will just run through the filter, and it's gross. So yeah, it's just not something I want to do. So other than that, I don't think there's really a whole lot going on. I'm really just craving like avocados. I ate 2 avocados for lunch the other day, and I really wanted cookie dough, So I found some edible cookie dough that does not have raw eggs in it, and it was just meant for eating straight up cookie dough, and it was so good. I really enjoyed it a lot. This was also the same day that I ate 2 avocados. I'm doing really well. I haven't really had any food aversions, and I think everything's going pretty good so far. The doctor says everything's looking healthy. We got to hear the heartbeat, and all is well. So we're just going to try to fly by another week and make it through without any problems. Until next time, bye!